So it seems like every weekend during the warmer months there's a benefit run somewhere in the city of Omaha.
In chillier months, that changes, except for the Heat the Streets run. And that's where the cause comes in.
A good cause. And with us this morning, Dr. Linda Burkle from the Salvation Army and from OPPD, Judy Martin.
Hi,
Thanks
Judy.
for coming in this
Good
morning.
morning. Morning.
So this is still several weeks away, so we got some time, right?
Yes.
Okay, talk about this run. What is it all about?
Okay, well, it's to raise funds and awareness of the need in our community for utility assistance, which I know Linda's going to talk about. The event is March 1st. It's on a Saturday at Midtown Crossing. And it's to, we've expanded the run this year, so we've changed the name a little bit.
Why did you do that? Yeah, why did you change the name?
Well, you know, we look at it from both, there is a need in our community to raise funds and awareness for utility assistance, but we also have a lot of people who are out there supporting the cause that also want to look at the wellness aspect of it. And so last year when we called the event, the Walk for Warmth and Run for Fun, we wanted to make sure that people know that it is a legitimate run that's timed. We've got a great new run director this year, and we're going to do a lot of fun things around that run. And the walk is still going to be going on. So we've got the run, then we've got the walk, we've got a Feed the Need 2-week event going on at the Midtown Crossing restaurants to raise funds. So, you know, you can have a run, you can walk, you can come and eat and support the cause.
Sounds like a good day to me. Yeah, in addition to the name, any other changes this year other than what you kind of alluded to?
One of the things that we did add was after the event, we're going to have like a post-event rally, if you will, and it's going to be over at the theaters, the Marcus Midtown Crossing theaters, and we're going to have some popcorn and hot cocoa and give out and award the prizes to the ones who ran. We're going to have a lot of video and interviews of the folks that have participated one way or the other. So kind of like a post-event kind of rally. So we've changed up the run. We've got a new run route. In fact, we're encouraging, it's because it's still early, we want to encourage people to go out, go to the site. They can either go to the Heat the Streets Omaha.org or the regular main Heartland Walk for Warmth website, and you can register. And we encourage you to register as an individual, or hey, go back to your companies and say, hey, let's get a couple people together and let's have a challenge and let's go out and if people don't want to run in the cold and it's March 1st is going to be a beautiful day, okay?
Right.
And encourage them to support by donations to the event.
Well, let's talk about where all this money's going and why it's needed. What do you see in terms of applications and the feedback you get from families?
I just talked to our material assistance director yesterday about our applications for utility assistance. And she had just compiled the numbers for 2013, which of course just ended a little bit over a week ago. We served over 2,118 households with utility assistance. Now that compares to 1,474 in 2012, so you can see the need is increasing. And what we're finding, because this program is really targeted to elderly and disabled, and of course people that are in some type of a hardship crisis, what we're finding is, so many of our obviously we're getting older, all of us, but we have a growing elderly population living on fixed income. And often these folks are living in homes they've been in for 40, 50 years that may not be the most energy efficient. So even though they're on a very limited fixed income, their utility costs are actually higher. And we've heard all those stories about how people try to keep warm. And so we are so grateful for this joint effort, actually, which is really exciting, where we can participate on the giving out side. I know Judy's talking about the receiving side for those participating and giving in the run event, etc. But just to give you an example, just recently we had a couple. They were elderly and they were living on fixed income and then disability. They were caring for their adult children, which is also becoming increasingly common, that are disabled. So the children are disabled living with them. And they'd been doing okay. They'd made payments the last 3 months. But they couldn't keep up, and then they had their furnace breakdown. Well, you can imagine with the weather we've had. So that was $300 of an expense they didn't anticipate, so we were able to help them.
In 2014, a shot of cold the first couple of weeks. It's been bitterly cold, and I imagine when they start getting those utility bills in February, it's going to be displayed there. March 1st at Midtown Crossing. Is that where people go to register as heatthestreetsomaha.org for registration?
Yes. And I want to give you one of these to put on.
I like it. Thank you.
And Yes, Linda, we need to put them on too.
Yeah, you guys, if we're going to do it, you guys.
Hey, we will. We're right
I was
there with
saying
you.
my hair is pretty hard
Listen,
from the hairspray.
Linda.
We'll try.
HeatTheStreetsOmaha.org, the website.
Yes.
March 1st, the date. Thank you all for coming in.
Oh, you're
Stay
welcome.
warm
All
today.
walkers and runners will get
Yes.
caps also.
Yes.
That's great.
Thanks a lot.
Stay
you. Thank you.
warm.
Yeah,
Thank
we're
you,
staying
Linda.
warm, I'll tell you that. Guests of the Morning Blend start their day with coffee from Pears Gourmet, the official coffee of the Morning Blend. To learn more about Pears, just go to omahamorningblend.com and click on the Pears logo right on the homepage.
Do you need a vacation? Maybe somewhere tropical? What if the trip's free?
I like to pull this low, by the way. It is not a ruse what she's talking about. It's a new contest